All right, hi ho, everybody. Going to be playing one of my favorite all-time games that I know a lot of you have talked to me about off and on. I inflicted on my good friends Tim and Jen all the time, and they refuse to play with me because I can't help but tell them how to play. Yes, it's a vice. I'm feeling like I need something old school today. Come back here, Voss. I know you're trying to escape, and I want Voss in, and you can't have Voss in without throwing some interesting stuff in there, some traditional teams. So Tempest is his primary adversary, so we're going to do that. And I think I'm going to keep it kind of old school team today. We'll drop Legacy in. We will drop Haka in, who is his good friend. They end up forming a different team together. And we will drop in Fnatic. So there we go. Now, this has got some healing and it's got some good offense. It doesn't have the ability to take down cards real well. That's the weakness of this particular group. So when a persistent effect gets thrown out there or a card that has a real nasty effect, they can't do too much about it. And I mean, I think you have to fight Voss at Wagner on Wagner base. That's just a guaranteed must-happen kind of thing. So, all right, got that. Sorry, I've been playing too many games. All right, so we will use the... No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No, we'll just go back and we'll play the old school heroes one. And let me go grab Voss again because he ran away. He wants to run away. I understand that. So we'll put Voss in here. All right, do I want to crank this up? Standard. All right, advanced. So let's take a look at Voss. Advanced for him is roost damage dealt by heroes by 1. That's actually tough. Alright. Challenge. When over Grand Lord, Voss flips over, the top card of the villain deck is played. And reduce damage by 1. And ultimate I think is probably too much. We will play on standard for our first game. And we can always keep playing. So that's, the way it goes. Hey, thank you for stopping in to see me. Feel free to help me talk a little bit of trash here. And we will start one of my all-time favorite games, Sentinels of the Multiverse. So I have... unless I do that. Curses! I have every physical expansion in the universe for this game. And used to play it up in Atlanta when we were living in Atlanta, nonstop all the time with a couple different friends of mine. And that was a good time. And on my iPad, I have virtually everything unlocked because I played so much of it. All right, that's the team, and we will fight. That was a lot of fight noise. All right. The puny being escaped beyond Vognald Prime. Ready for your shackles? You shall not ruin this planet the way you did my home. Your journey ends here. Which, is your token voice. All right, onward! All right, let's start the game. And let's see what he does. He places 4 minions, because there are 4 of us. That's set up on his card. We have Ion Lancer, annoying. Genebound Infantry, annoying. Not super bad, though. Genebound Firesworn, that's pretty annoying. And a Genebound Soldier. We actually got lucky. There are several of the bad guys here that do multiple attacks to everyone, like the Frost Hound! I spoke too soon. That'll just pound you. So, 2 from him, 3 from him. And we'll let him choose for me. It really doesn't matter at this point. I don't have any attacks that rebound against him and stuff. All right. For your edification, let's look at the card here real quick. So at the start of the game, Grand Lord Voss enters the Conquering Alien Warlord side up. He reveals 4 cards. At the start of the villain turn, if there are no minions in play, he flips. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 10 or more minions in play, the planet has been overrun by the Thorathian army. Game over. and you reduce damage to 2 by each minion in play. And when he flips, if there are 2 or more minions in play, he flips back, but he takes 1 less damage, and he does 3 energy and 2 fire. So this is not the nastiest person in the game, but he's one that I enjoy. Okay, we've got some good stuff up right out of the gate. Got shielding waves, we've got cleansing downpour. What I'm going to do coming out of the gate is I'm going to drop shielding winds out here, and I'll save the healing for a little bit, and we'll use the squall ability, which will do some damage to some folks. And we'll just rip this through. Hi-ho! Oh, he's immune to projectile. And whatever they do, they're normally immune to. So we'll see what Haka has to say about this. Well, what I'm going to do with Haka is Haka's cards are charged. So I'm going to give Haka Dominion, because every time he takes somebody out, that'll let him draw a new card. And he is going to do a 2-point slam on who? Who is annoying? Let's just take somebody out. I'm going to actually go after that fella there and give him a little bit of punch to the head. Punch to the head, which is, central to superhero games in general, I think. He's picked up another elbow smash. Now, what he does now is anytime a card goes out with Dominion, I think that's what he does. Let's go back and look at that card and make certain I'm remembering things. Whenever an environment card is destroyed, he's going to get another card, which is useful because he is driven by it. Now the Legacy Ring came out, which is exquisite, to be honest with you, because the Legacy Ring allows me to take 2 actions. I'm not really going to be able to take advantage of it, but I'm going to have the ability to buff and the ability to heal simultaneously, which early in the game, any point in the game really, but early in the game is brilliant because Legacy is just great in that way. So the first thing Legacy does is he bumps everybody's damage by 1. All right. That does wonderful things for... Alright, so we could have her use Final Dive. Consecrated Ground is one of the few cards we have to let us destroy a card that's been played, an effect card, and that's good. Final Dive, I can scoop up somebody, I think it was 4 or less. Yeah, 4 or less, and slam him into somebody else. That will immediately take him out, so I can pull him and slam him into him to take out 2. Undaunted does what? Anytime it does 1 damage, present that damage, 5 or more. Okay, we've already got winds out, so we will. And this card is okay. Radiant deals herself up to 5 radiant damage, deals 1 target X radiant damage, where X is the amount of damage she's taken. We got plenty of healing that's useful. I'm not going to put that in play until we get the healing cards in effect. And what we'll do is we'll take this 3-point character here, and we will slam them into the one that does damage to everybody. Yay! Yay! Everybody say, yay! So that's always a good thing. And let's see, what else will we do here? She also has her sword. So she's going to use her sword. It's going to be a 4-point damage. She will, let's see, he is immune to energy. She does radiant and melee. So that's going to come wading through here. Kaboomka! He's done. Now, if we were still standing, she'd do another 4 points of damage. And that particular account is a combined account. A combined attack. Now, big fan of her, by the way. Big fan. All right. Fire in the biosphere. Man! So we're clear. At the end of the turn, it does 2 to everybody. And, of course, one of their dudes is immune to 2. Now, if this guy could be taken out, I would have him attack first, knock him down, and that will knock down 2 points off Voss's defense. Can't do that, though, so we're just going to take our little Zorch. Everybody takes a little bit of nuking. All right. Okay, at the end of the environment turn, this card must deal... destroy one of their... Yeah, we're just going to take the damage. It's kind of tough, but we're just going to do it. Because we have good cards out. And we don't want to give them up yet. And we have a lot of healing capacity, although we haven't shown all our cards yet. Okay. We will let Fnatic take that. We have another Lancer. Okay, so We know, let's see, that does 5. We're going to sit on that. That lets you draw 3 additional cards. Localized Hurricane does more damage to you, but lets you do additional damages. I think what we're going to do is to get it out, we will get Cleansing Downpour out. We're not necessarily going to use it coming out of the gate, though. What we're going to do is we're going to use the power. We will go after Genebound Firesworn first, which will take him out. Remember, we get that +1. That will... And then we'll hit him for the sake of hitting him. Now, Voss still has 1 minion alive, but it's our nemesis, so we get +1, so we'll get a point through on Voss. And Tempest gets first blood to Voss. Woohoo, Tempest! All right, now let's see what Haka says. Haka says somebody needs to be punched in the face, because that is, after all, one of Haka's strong points. But what we're going to do is we're going to save our Elbow Smash, because our Elbow Smash definitely gives us efficiency. We do an extra 3 points of damage. There's only 1 point left there. So what we're going to do is we're going to use one of our Haka Restoration cards. That'll let us draw 2 cards. And then we can decide if we want to discard one of them to heal a little bit. All right, so we've got a Dominion up. Having 2 of them is handy, but I've got a lot of things to play. So I'm going to discard Intercession, and I'm going to discard Dominion. All right, then I'm going to stop discarding. That'll heal me too, which is a good start. And then we're going to reach over here, and we're going to smush this guy like a grape. There we go. Kapunk, kapunk. All right. And we drew a Haka of Battle. And all those Haka of cards, if you don't know, you may know, but they allow you to draw an additional card. All right, so we're going to put Motivational Charge out there. And for those of you that don't know, Legacy deals 1 target, 2 melee damage, and each hero target regains a hit point. So that's him going, let's get him, guys, because he's very Superman-ish, you know. So he comes out here, and now I get to attack. So the first thing I do is I buff so I get additional damage myself. And now everybody continues to have that +1 to damage, which is a big deal in this game. That increases a lot of attacks by, 100% or 50%. So Motivational Charge, use the power. And of course, we're going to give Grand Warlord Voss to a traditional hero, Knuckle Sandwich, which is successfully bonking him. All right. And we heal everybody. Yay, healing everybody. And this is what I was talking about this being a surprisingly strong team for healing right now, because we do indeed have a couple things going on. So what will we do? Well, this we can get rid of by discarding. So I'm going to drop Undaunted out here, and then I'm going to smite Grand Lord Voss, which, kapunk, the Knuckle version. Followed by the Radiant version, yes. Oh, we got our sword out. We're having a really good game for drawing good cards. I've had games where we sit here going, if a good crack came out, we wouldn't get wiped out. I'm going to have Legacy discard 2 cards because I despise Lead from the Front as a card in most instances. If you get it set up right, it's good. But I'm definitely not going that way this turn. So we threw that away, and it allows Haka to draw another card. Meteor Swarm. All targets are immune to damage. At the start of the turn, a player may skip the rest of their turn to destroy this card. Well, I think we might be skipping a turn. Poor Voss and his guys. Poor Voss. Oh no. Voss comes to hit us and nothing happens. Oh no. Poor Voss. All right. Now, we feel that we should skip our turn. We don't have anything that awesome going on, which causes that to go away. Meteor Swarm goes away. Haka draws another card. Go Haka. Ooh, he gets Rampage. When there's a lot of guys out, that is a really good card. To paraphrase Jackie Brown, when you absolutely have to kill every MFer in the room, go ahead and Rampage. All right, so what are we going to do this time? We're going to save Rampage. However, we are going to Elbow Smash. And we will Elbow Smash this punk here. Poof. Takes care of that entire problem. That -1 can be painful if he comes out on the front end, or there's a couple cards in the deck that say, hey, take the entire army out of the deck and throw them back out there. Yeah, they're there. And so we will turn around and we will pound on, yes, a little bit of Knuckle Sandwich. All right. I believe Haka has called, to quote our Fat Alberts, for those of you that are in the know, buck on Grand Warlord. All right. So we are going to do our back fist strike. And we'll start with a pleasant 4. Now we lost our +1 because that goes away at the beginning of our turn. But we will buff that back up, which will give us a motivational charge that heals 1. And we will heal and beat down. I'm a big believer. Oh, that's handy. That's what's getting played next. All right, we will draw our awesome sword. Now, when you're playing with Legacy, this isn't as awesome as it can be in other instances. This normally the sword does 3 damage of that type, and that beats our smite normally. So it'll end up being 4 of that type. However, you're already doing 4 here, so one or the other. Where this is handy is these 2 attacks together. You get a couple cards that allow you to make an additional attack, an additional action. When you've got these 2 things out, you're in good shape. So she's going to use Absolution, and she will use Fire, because she hasn't hit him with that yet, because why not? And as we say in the game, All right, nice little whack upside the head for Grand Warlord Voss. There we go. Smite the Transgressor. She'll get to use both attacks next round. All right, he's having a bad turn in the game, and to be completely honest with you, we're getting stupid lucky. I hate Oxygen Leak. Reduce all fire damage by 3. At the end of the environment turn, one player may discard 1 card to destroy this, which isn't too bad. We will actually have Fanatic discard a card. She will drop Sacrosanct Martyr, which I'm not in the mood to use right now. But that gets another card for Haka. Oh, yeah. The Great Bonk Stick. Let's see. I believe Scott Vandenberg is out there in the stream, and he is familiar with the term Bonk Stick. As a matter of fact, when we got married, he, who is my wife's brother, bought us a pair of Nerf baseball bats that were our Bonk Sticks. I know. Weird, bizarre, strange spousal stuff, but, you know, it was a good time. All right. What we will do is we are going to drop a lightning slash. We need to take this gal out right here. So we're going to drop that on her. Correct. Get rid of that entire thing. And we're actually going to do a little bit of healing here. We're going to crank 2 out for everybody. Because na-na-na. All right. Haka says he could pull out his special bonk stick. He really doesn't need it at this point, however. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to elbow smash Voss, which will be 4. And then I'm going to give him the power wrestling noogie maneuver, crush. So Haka just got his WWE on. All right. Alrighty. We will put Fortitude out here, and we will buff ourselves. And punching. Woohoo! Alrighty then. Let's take a look at what we want to do here. Well, we will smite the Transgressor, which is a whole bunch of pain being dropped on poor old Grand Warlord Voss. He hasn't even got his starships out. He hasn't mustered his entire troops. He's having a truly bad game, which always makes us happy, though. And then we'll give him a little bit more nuke. Well, Voss is getting ectomied. Always a good time ectoming Voss. Alrighty then, maintenance level. Not a horrible card. It can, make your life hell if you don't take it out quick enough, but the way things are going, we got a fair chance of who will discard a card. Tempest. He will drop one of these localized hurricanes, because he doesn't need 2 of them. That destroys that card, which gives Haka another card. Alright. The Conqueror. This is a tough card. All right. And he's just come rolling through us. Okay, so here's the problem we've got here. This card is immune to melee damage. At the start of the villain turn, destroy one hero ongoing card, which is painful. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target 3 damage. You got one of ships out. That is a tough thing. What we're going to do... What will we do? We'll leave shielding winds up. We are going to put out that and use that. All right. Haka of Battle. All right. Haka's problem, quite simply, is that he does melee damage and he does a lot of it. So what we're going to have to do is we got to put out an ongoing card. Let's see, how much do you take out? Yeah, we're going to put out this ongoing card. Are we? Are we? Yeah, we're going to put out that ongoing card to draw fire, and we're going to have a substandard attack here as we go after. Yeah, we only did 2, but that gives us a card that can be... Alright, so what do we want to do here? We're not going to put that... Yeah, we'll play that card. We will galvanize, and we will punch Voss. Alrighty then. Alright, more poundage. Let's see. Divine Sacrifice. No. Want to save that. Want to save that. So we're not going to actually play a turn. We're going to skip. And then we're going to turn around and we're going to hit that. Absolution, and we will do radiant damage because it is not fire damage. And we're going to take down this ship. It's just going to get to pound on us for a bit. Alright. Do we all want to shuffle our trash back into our deck? Sure. I don't see a reason not to at this point. Nobody's got anything in there that they don't want to have back and play. So... yeah, sure. Alright. Another card. Oh. Alright. Ouch. Alright, we have plenty of things to destroy. We will destroy Punish the Weak. Oh, wow. Okay. Things just got serious. We'll let Fnatic take it. Alrighty then. Well, to the stratosphere. We will do this. And we are going to take this. Do a little bit of damage here. Then we have to heal everybody, unfortunately. Things are looking grim for the home team. Alright. Haka of Battle. Well, we will take out our bog stick. And we will hit this guy. And then we will hit him. Okay. Well, we can put the legacy ring out, so we will. We're going to get ours back, but that may not play out exactly as I want it to, but kind of necessary. Okay, we lost our sword. All right, we're just going to come out here and destroy this thing. Doesn't matter. We'll stop dealing damage. All right, and we'll do some radiant this time. Little bit whoomp. All right, that will be painful. All right, we have destroyable cards out here. We placed a few as placeholders. This guy's coming back out, which is no fun. Yeah, this could kill some folks. Okay. I'm thinking, I don't think we can heal us enough to protect us. So we might as well do what damage we can. We will destroy that. We will destroy that. We will. It doesn't really matter now. Now we can just wade through what's left. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here is we are going to do a Haka of Battle. Alright, and we will discard, and we will discard, and we will discard, and we will discard, and we will discard. And I'm discarding some good cards here, but I'm trying to, doing everything in my power to light all right, we're going to stop. Then we will take our beloved bog stick and we will rock on him. That ought to do a nice chunk of damage. That takes him down to 9. And he's immune to melee damage, so we will take him out. All right. We get to play a card. We will play Surge of Strength. We will buff everybody. And then we will drill. All right. Can I get 5 points of damage out of this? I believe I can. Now this would kill her because all their damage redirects, but we're kind of sneaky. What we're going to do is we're going to knock him down we'll do radiant damage because it's appropriate. We're going to walk in and drop him with the sword, which does what it has to do. And Voss is taken out, and we managed to keep all the members of our team on their feet. Woohoo, go us. All right, well, I am going to hop off and do a couple things, but I was in the mood to play Voss, so I thought I'd run out and give you guys a little bit of fun. Anybody want another game? Give me a shout. All right. Thank you all for sticking your